Hi friends and welcome back to another video. Today in this video we are going to look at few more array manipulation built-in functions in NumPy. So first we are going to start with concatenate. With the help of concatenate function we can merge two arrays with each other, and the syntax of concatenate is np.concatenate, and it takes three parameters: the array name, access and out. There is a condition that we must follow in concatenate, that is both the arrays we are gonna concatenate must be of same dimension. So let's take an array A and np.arange, let's say 1 comma 5, and array B np.arange 6. Now let's concatenate both of these arrays. So np.concatenate, and I'm going to concatenate both A and B. So A comma B, and for a 1D array the access is 0, so we don't want to specify it, and let's run it. And now we can see that both the arrays A and B are concatenated with each other. Now let's create an array C. So np.arange and 10, and when I print the array C, and here we got it. Now let's copy this, and here I am going to use our out parameter, and the out equals C, which means the output of this concatenated array will be stored in the value C. Now when I check for the array C, and its values are changed. Now let's see concatenation for 2D arrays. So D equals np.random.randint, and in which I am going to create a array of shape, let's say 2 comma 3, and an array E in which np.random.randint and 1 to 50, and in which it is going to have an array of shape 1 comma 3. Now np.concatenate, and here I am going to concatenate the arrays D and E. I got the output. So now let's try to concatenate both these arrays in axis 1. So np.concatenate of D comma E, and in which axis equals 1, and when we run it we got an error. Why this is so? So when I try to concatenate a 2D array, let's say axis 0, the other axis other than axis 0, that is the axis 1, must have the same size. Only then we will be able to concatenate both the arrays, otherwise we won't be able to concatenate them. So why we are not being able to concatenate the axis 1? Because when we are concatenating based on axis 1, the other axes are not equal. Here it is 2 and 1, whereas 2 is not equal to 1, and so we are not being able to concatenate on the basis of axis 1. Now let's try concatenating based on axis 1. Now let me change this to 5, and this one to 5, and 2 1. So when I run this, now I am being able to concatenate this, because when I try to concatenate them based on axis 1, the other axis, that is the axis 0, is equal. 5 equals 5, and so I am successfully being able to concatenate the arrays based on axis 1. Now we are going to look at another function, that is split. With the help of a function split, we can split our array into smaller parts, and the syntax of split is np.split, and it takes two parameters, the array name and the section. Here section is the amount of subparts we need, and there is a condition we should follow while performing this function, that is, the amount of smaller parts we want must be divisible by the size of the elements in the array. Now let's take an example. Let's create an array A in which np.a range, and I take 15 elements, and now I want to divide this 15 elements into 5 groups. For that I use split, np.split, and here I will take the array name, that is A, and the section I want 5 parts, so 5, and when I run it I get 5 arrays. Now what if I try to split them into 7 parts? So np.split of A, 7, and we result in an error, because according to the condition the smaller parts we want must be divisible by the size of the elements in the array. Now let's try the same for a 2D array. So let's create an array B in which np.random.randint, and in which 1 to 50, and I am going to take an array of shape 4, 5, and I want to split this 2D array into 4 parts. So np.split B, as this array have 20 elements, I can split it into 4 parts, and when I run it, now I got 4 different arrays, and all these 4 are in 2-dimensional. Now let's look at another function, that is append. With the help of our function append, we can add elements to our array at the last, I mean the end. And the syntax of our append is np.append. It takes the array and the values to be added at the last and the axis. So np.append array A, and I want to add 50, and axis for a 1D array is none, and we got our value. Till here it is array A, and we have added the element 50 at the last. Now let's check our array B, and here it is 2-dimensional. Now let's try to add our element 50 without using axis parameter. So np.append B, and let's add 50. Now we can see that our 2D array B has been flattened to a 1-dimensional array, and after all the elements in B, at the end we have added our new element 50. So when we do not use our axis parameter, we will end up with an array which is 1-dimensional. So as our array B has 5 columns, we have to append 5 values so as to append it into our array B. So np.append B, since it is a 2-dimensional 2D array, I will take a 2D array and say I want to add element 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, which is 5 values, and the axis to be equals 0. And when I run it, I was successful by adding those 5 values at the end. Now let's look at our another function, that is insert. With the help of our function insert, we can add values into our NumPy array. But there is an advantage for us when we use insert over append, because in append we were only able to add values at the end, but with the help of our insert function we can add values wherever we want. The syntax of insert is, it takes 4 parameters, that is the array name, object, values and axis. Now let's take an example. So this is our array. So let's say in place of 1 I want to add a value 50. So np dot insert, and here in array A, and the index of 1 is 1, and the value I want to substitute is 50. And when I run it, in place of 1 I have replaced with the element 50, and the remaining array continues. Let's say I want to add 50 at multiple positions of A. So np dot insert and A comma, let's say I want to add 50 at the position of 1 and the position of 3. So 1 comma 3, and I want to add the value 50. And when I run it, and you can see at the position 1 I have added 50, and also at position 3. Now let's try the same for a 2D array. np dot insert A comma, let's say B comma, I want to add at the position 3, and I want to add the value 40. Now as we did not use our parameter access, the NumPy array has been flattened, and at the position 3 we have added 40. Now let's use our parameter access. Here also it works in the same way how it did for the function append. So np dot insert and B, and here let's say the position 2, and in which I want to add the value 50, and in which I want to add the value 50, and axis equals 0. And when I run it, at the value position 2, that is here, I have added an array of values which is 50. Now when I try the same for axis equals 1, np dot insert B comma, and let's say 3, and here I want to add the values 40, and axis equals 1, and at the position 3, that is 0 1 2 3 of axis 1, I have successfully added 40. And let's say you don't want to add only 40 over there, and for that you can simply take just a list of values of the same size. So here we can add only 4 values, so 40, 41, 42 and 43, and now when I run it, we are able to change the values. The next function we are going to look at is delete. With the help of delete function, we can delete the values at a specific point. With the help of our delete function, we can delete the values in our array, and the syntax is np.delete, and in which it takes three parameters, that is the array name, the object and axis. So let's check on our array A, and now let's say I want to delete the element 5, and for that np dot delete here A comma 5, and when I run it the value 5 is missing. Now I want to delete a couple of values. Let's say I want to delete 5 and 14 at the same time. So np dot delete A comma 5 and 14. Now when I run it, the both values 5 and 14 are missing. Now let's see how it works for a 2D array. np dot delete and b comma 1. So here again the 2D array has been flattened and the value at position 1 has been deleted. So now let's use the axis np dot delete and b comma 1, and let's say axis equal, and when I run it the axis is 0, that is the position 1 in axis 0 has been totally deleted and we are left out with only 3 rows. Now let's try the same for axis equals 1, delete and b comma 1 and axis equal. When I run it we can see that the column 2 is missing. And today in this video we looked at some array manipulation functions such as concatenate, split, append, insert and delete. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and let's meet in the next one.